In 2002, in the bustling city of Maiduguri, Borno State, a charismatic cleric named Muhammad Yusuf emerged, founding a sect that would later be known as Jama'atu Ahlis Sunnah, Lida Awati wal Jihad, which translated to Boko Haram, meaning Western education is forbidden, signaling the beginning of a complex journey that would transform a local religious movement into a prominent global security challenge. As followers began to flock to Yusuf's teachings, drawn by promises of spiritual purity and social justice, the group's ideologies thickened, laying the groundwork for a transformation that would soon spiral into violence, overshadowing the hope that once defined its early gatherings. As Boko Haram's influence grew, so did its methods. The initial peaceful gatherings morphed into rallies that openly called for armed resistance against the Nigerian government, igniting a deadly conflict that would engulf the region and alter the lives of countless citizens. As the violence escalated, communities fractured, leaving behind a legacy of trauma. Yet amidst the despair, leaders emerged who championed unity and resilience, striving to protect their people from the chaos that surrounded them. In the aftermath of devastation, voices began to rise, not only in mourning but in calls for action. Community members and activists united, determined to seek justice and restore peace through peaceful protests, illuminating paths of resilience and courage. As the protests unfolded across the region, a wave of hope surged through the communities. Determined to reclaim their narrative, citizens united to peacefully challenge the cycle of violence, advocating for change and a brighter future. Through shared meals and remembrance, communities began to heal, finding strength in unity. The once divided families now came together, committed to honoring the past while forging a path toward peace and understanding. With renewed hope, new partnerships began to form as local leaders engaged with government officials, striving to mend ties. As education became a beacon of light, children filled classrooms, embodying the promise of a future untainted by the shadows of conflict. Empowerment blossomed as women took charge, learning new skills to support their families and communities. Local markets thrived, buzzing with life as residents celebrated their creativity and resourcefulness in the journey of recovery. In the wake of strife, new schools emerged like beacons of hope, welcoming children eager to learn. As young activists took their places alongside leaders, they forged plans for a peaceful tomorrow, ensuring their voices shaped the future. As communities began to thrive, they celebrated their rich cultural heritage, hosting festivals that united families in joy and remembrance. Through art and expression, residents crafted a vision of peace, displaying their unwavering hope for a brighter tomorrow. In a powerful act of renewal, children planted trees that would one day provide shade and comfort, their hands nurturing the earth. As they absorbed stories of courage and peace, the seeds of change took root in young minds, promising a future rich with potential. The uneasy peace between the sect and the state shattered in July 2009. The catalyst was a confrontation during Operation Flush, a government security initiative. A dispute over a motorcycle helmet law escalated into a localized riot, which the Nigerian military met with overwhelming force. The ensuing crackdown resulted in the deaths of approximately 800 people. The most significant casualty was Muhammad Yusuf himself, who was captured and subsequently killed while in police custody, an event that human rights organizations later labeled an extrajudicial execution. The 2009 crackdown did not destroy the movement. Instead, it drove it underground and radicalized the survivors. Under the new leadership of Yusuf's deputy, Abubakar Shekau, the group abandoned its focus on social services in favor of an armed struggle against the Nigerian state. The symbolic rebirth of the group occurred in September 2010, when members orchestrated a massive prison break in Bauchi. What began as a grassroots critique of government failure